Hey there, it's Bootsowen here. Lots of traffic noise in the background. Hope you're doing well. This is an Indesit washing machine, IWC 6125. Found that last week. It was on a building site and I asked the builders and they said no problem, take it away. Brought it home on my bicycle. It's missing a door, so it's really only ready for one thing. It's all rusty as well, you know, not even, I presume it probably works if you just stuck a thing in the interlock. That's the Bosch, no motor on that, can't brick smash it, which is a shame. Over here is a Whirlpool WWDL 6200. I filled it up with concrete and it's setting at the moment. So we'll see if that even turns once the concrete is set. I've hotwired the motor already, just for fun. Over here is this integrated Fagor appliance. I've got some videos made of that and they'll be coming up soon. But ultimately, to burst your bubble, it's hotwired for a brick. If you're into that kind of thing. That one there is the AEG Lava Mat Turbo. It's been sat there since the last update video. It's one of the few that hasn't moved. I haven't done anything with it. Got a load of car batteries sitting on top of it and got a car battery project that I'm working on. We'll go into the garage and have a look. Lights on. The other AEG, I've been doing a good bit of like just rag laundry and that. And I need to get into it and have a look at the circuit board. Somebody very kindly sent me through a fault finding manual for it, so it may not be for this one, but it should work by the looks of things. So when I get the will to sit down with a laptop and a washing machine together, I'll have a go with that. Cement mixer. I was mixing concrete to put a concrete floor in a bathroom upstairs, and I'll post a video about that. I made some footage of it. It's just a cement mixer. Over here, the Beko. This one, as we all know from last week's videos, it's had some issue with the board. It's been suggested that it's a relay on the board. I replaced the triac on the board just because I've done that before on a Candy and I know how to do it. But I'm thinking I'll replace the relay as well if I can figure out which one of the four it is. There's space for 8 relays on the board and, you know, I'm going to smash it with a brick one way or the other. That's the conclusion that I've come to, first of all. But I'd like to get it working and then smash it, which is kind of stupid, but yeah, it's just the mood I'm in. I'd like to get it working, I'd like to figure that out. I don't like, unless I'm going to keep it for myself, I don't like selling something or giving something away. Because there are very few people who understand that, you know, if a board has been repaired, it's probably not going to work as well, or it might die again, or that kind of thing. That's not necessarily true. What's the difference in a board repair and swapping out a motor for a motor you don't know where it came from, you know? Who knows? This is the circuit board off the WWDL outside, and it has some relays in there, and if they've got the same pinouts on them, I'll just bung them in and see if they work. It might just be simpler to do 4 relays, I don't know. But there'll be a video of that. I made a video of the triac, but it's kind of a pointless one, so I'll post it probably, and it'll be a fault finding video with another fail at the end. That's the LG that I took apart, and I've been tinkering with it. You can see there's a belt around it, and what I'm thinking is if I attach a universal motor to it somehow, and I'd have to make up a bracket, I could drive a single phase motor, the universal motor, and it'll drive the belt, and the belt will drive this pulley, and then it might generate 3-phase electricity. And I haven't really figured out what I would do with that other than drive 3 light bulbs across the 3 phases just to see that it works. But I might do that just for fun, you know, just because I can. Up on the bench is my big Variac for wrecking washing machines at slow speeds. And here, this coil thing with a couple of gauges on it, that's something I've been tinkering with. It's a battery tester. You clamp it onto the batteries and you check the current, and if it discharges or if the current stops flowing or dies off, then it'll tell you the condition of the battery. If the battery can sustain a current, then it seems to be okay. And I just knocked it up on a couple of pieces of wood, but if it works and I can play with it a bit better, I'll make a box for it. And I come across a lot of batteries, and some of them are duds. Probably most of them are thrown out because you think they're duds, but they wouldn't start a car. Presumably that's why they're thrown out. But they'll do a lot of other things if they're not completely dead. So I'll post a video of that. Maybe not soon, but soon enough. Maybe. There's the motors that we were tinkering with when I was doing that Bosch. Another board. I think this... I don't know where this one came from. I was writing it on some of them, where they came from. I think that's off an 8. No, that's... Oh dear. I can't remember any of these. Maybe that's a clue for somebody. It doesn't particularly matter. I think this is quite an old one. The one on the bottom there is off the AEG that had the broken spider. This one, I can't remember. Might be out of the Fagor. Don't know. That one's out of the Fagor. I thought I was writing on them where they'd come from. Yeah, that's out of the Fagor. Fagor. Another toaster that I think works and I'd like to get going. A huge selection of vacuum cleaners. Found this Dyson last week. It's really nice. There's just nothing wrong with it. It was in a skip because someone was moving house and they just thought, oh, I'll throw it out. It's missing its brushes, its little attachments, but it's got its lamps. So I should probably make a video of that. Although there's nothing really to make a video of. It's really clean and really, you know, I can't really fix it. I could take it apart and give it a blowout with the airline maybe, but apart from that, this Vax over here, 6131 I think it is, really nice machine, wet and dry, but it's missing all its accessories except for the hose. It's been sat there for a while now and I haven't done anything with it. I've cleaned up, in the background there is a DC25, I've cleaned that one up recently, and I've cleaned up a DC24, so I'll post videos of those. There's a DC40 here, which the brush head for is on the table. It's particularly grim. So it probably works, you know, but it's just really bad, and I don't want to do one of those, you know, really strong restoration videos. I guess it could. It's a lot of work. There's a couple of scooters here. One is just a chassis, the one on the bottom. It's hard to see there. The other's a Razor that's up on top. And I've got another Razor over here that I found last week. I've been finding stuff at a rate of knots at the moment. I think with the current virus situation, people are throwing stuff out. This one, it's really flat. The batteries are flat. The batteries are just dead on it. When you turn the switch on, you can see that light just comes on. So it may work with new batteries. I've got similar batteries, but I don't really want these scooters as they are. What I was thinking was I could put, with the one with pneumatic tires, the one on the bottom has 2 pneumatic tires. I was going to put a little strimmer engine on it. And I was tinkering with that, and then other things came up and I stopped tinkering with that. One of these, what I was thinking was the front wheel and the steering unit to make a thing called a halberad, which is a half bike, where you take the back wheel and back seat stays off a bicycle, and you try and mount this wheel right under the crank bottom bracket on the bike, and it builds this little like half-length bicycle that's quite maneuverable. Just for a bit of fun welding. So I've been tinkering with that and, you know, taking it apart and having a look at it. And there was something else. Oh yeah, electric showers. I've taken apart a load of electric showers recently. Not this Myra Go, but from the parts there. 4 Tritons, 1 or 2 Aqua somethings, like Gainsborough, just a full selection of them. And I've just put dissection videos up on the playlists. I may not have uploaded them yet, but if you're interested in any of these videos, you know, if you like vacuum cleaners, have a look at my vacuum cleaners playlist, because videos may be in there that are unlisted. And what I've been doing is, some days I'll make 3 or 4 videos, and then I'll upload them in a go, rather than putting them together, you know, all at the one time and having 5 videos come out in a day. Because YouTube doesn't really like that. But if you put one video up at a time, or make it public one day at a time, it seems to like that. I'm trying to game the YouTube algorithm. Over here is a Sebo BS36. This one It's a really fancy, like they're the kind of ones you use in hotels. Upright vacuum cleaner, but the little plastic thing over there on the right is broken. So I don't really know what I'm going to do with that. I might just chop the cable off it and throw it out. It's been sat there for a while. There's a box of power tools in there, and I've made some videos of them and done nothing with them. I don't even know if I think I started editing the videos and just left them. So if you're interested in power tools and like not power tool repairs, just power tool dissections, let me know, because I could make them all day long. There's a Henry there, red one. There's another Henry there. Found 2 Henrys in a week. And there's another Henry, little yellow, in there. No, it's not a Henry, that's a James. So there's videos of 1 or 2 of the Henrys. This is quite an old one here, with a little plug for a motorized brush head. But I haven't got that brush head, so it's just being used as a workshop vac at the moment. So Henrys everywhere. I need to sell the Henrys, really. I don't need so many. I've got one upstairs in the house as well. I said at the start I was mixing concrete for a bathroom, the floor in a bathroom. So it's going to be like a wet room floor, and I'll post a video of that if you're into the DIY videos. And the other thing I wanted to talk about was the poll that I made on YouTube, and a couple of hundred people responded to it, so it was quite useful. And it seems that like 50% of people, well, not 50%, but of the 2 main points, about half likes smash videos and the other half like repair and dissection and whatnot, those kind of videos. And then a few people commented that they also like the van videos. Well, I've sold the van, and if you can see outside, there's a silver car. So I've got a Volkswagen Golf Estate, a Volkswagen Golf Estate as my new car, and I like it. It's a nice car. I have to do the timing belt on it, so that'll be a video whenever I do it. I've got to do it soon. It's come up to the mileage limit, so the timing belt's in the boot. So just have to do that job. But yeah, there won't be any more van videos. The van, had that van for 13 years and really loved it, but it has to go. It was working fine, but times change and vans move on. So no van, but I've got the car now. So if you like van videos, unsub straight away, because there won't be any more VWT4 videos coming on this channel, which is unfortunate. And then the reason I put the poll up was because I was thinking what I would like to do, and what I've already done actually, is created a couple of years ago now a channel called Wash Smash, which was going to be just for washing machine smash videos. But there's only a few videos on it, and because of the way YouTube works, you can't put the same video up on 2 channels. So you've got to like edit it quite a bit. And what I thought was, you know, there's a lot of people who just want a bit of silliness and a bit of lightheartedness, and 30 seconds of smashing or a minute of smashing. So if I take the videos that are like really long and just edit them down a bit for the really good bits and put them up over there, and that's what I think I'm going to do. I need a will to do it though, and I need people to think, well, yeah, that's a good idea. So if you think it's a good idea, I'll do that, edit them down a bit, and just put the short edits over on the other channel. And if you really like that stuff, subscribe to that channel as well. And what I'll do is I'll hold back on putting those videos up on the Bootsowen channel and see, just like basically an experiment to see if people start subscribing to the other channel. Because if we can get, a couple of subscribers on it, then there's probably like 5 subscribers on it for the last long time. But if we can get a few more and get people engaged with that, then it makes more sense to me to have a channel that's just for that, and then a channel that's more like the channel that I have here, where I do these videos, the update videos and the repairing things. And like when I say repairing things, a lot of the time things don't get repaired, and there's a lot of things I tinker with that never actually materialize. Like I got this lamp, for instance, last week, and the plan is to just take all the lamp bits out of it, but it's got a good angle poise spring-loaded unit that I could use to put the camera that I'm holding into a bracket, so that when I'm working on the bench I can just slot it into a hole on the bench and then kind of have a bit of a hands-free unit, rather than what I'm doing at the moment is just holding it in a tripod, and that's a bit of a burden. So let me know what you think about anything I've been talking about. If you've got any ideas for videos, let me know, because the concrete in a washing machine video, that was suggested, and I find it really helpful, and I really like the way people comment on the videos and say what could be wrong with the washing machine or what I should do. It's quite useful. And I've also noticed there's been quite a few comments recently coming in on older videos about electronics. And the truth is, you know, some of those videos are more than 5 years old, and I just can't remember what I even did. Electronic ignition timing units for like model engines and small engines, and rotivator videos and stuff like that. They've all moved on, and if I can answer them, I will. But if I can't, you know, I just don't know. So yeah, it's really cool to have people commenting back and forth, and there's a pretty good dialogue going on the channel, and I really like that. So let me know what you think. And if you like this kind of video, which is a completely different format of me pointing the camera at drawers and talking to the back of the camera, you know, let me know about that too. Just give the video a like, and I'll probably make more of them. Cool. Cement mixer videos coming soon. Smashing videos coming soon. There's one Beko, Fagor, Whirlpool, Indesit, 4 washing machines that are ready for a smash. Possibly the AEG if I completely cook the board on that as well. Although that would be a shame. It's really silent. I need to have a look at the motor on that, because it might be a 3-phase motor that I could drive on this. Aha, I'm closing the loop. Excellent. Thanks for watching. See you later.